Hello again, Fissels family and friends. This is the pastoral message for Saturday, October 16th. And after taking a break last week, we're continuing with our Saturday series of meditations on the Psalms, this week up to Psalm 48. As always, these are in the style of a UCC Still Speaking daily devotional, and so I invite you to read the psalm in your own Bible, then watch and listen to the video, and if you choose then to read the psalm again with the video in mind, with the reflection in mind. The title for this week's video is The Importance of Place, and our focal verse is verse 1 of Psalm 48. Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised in the city of our God. And now the reflection. Our psalm for this week, Psalm 48, is a love poem to Mount Zion, the holy mountain of Jerusalem. In the psalm, Zion is praised as a symbol of the power of God. At the sight of the mountain, kings are said to panic and take flight. Zion and the temple placed upon it are said to show the power of God who reigns forever and ever. God will be the people's guide forever, the psalm proclaims. We know, of course, that Mount Zion, and in a larger sense Jerusalem, have been contested places for millennia, ever since David took the city from the Jebusites, and then through the siege and destruction by the Babylonians, and following the return of Israel from exile when the Greeks and then the Romans occupied the city, leading again to the destruction of the temple in 70 AD, then followed by the rise of Islam and subsequently the Crusades in an effort to claim the Holy Land in Jerusalem for Christianity. Through many more centuries of conflict, we advance to our own time, where Jerusalem and Mount Zion are still contested places, regarded as holy by Jews, Muslims, and Christians alike. People hold certain places as being important in their lives. For some, it's the place of our birth. For others, the sites of historical events hold special significance. For many, our church buildings and sanctuaries are especially sacred. Certain places evoke memories and deep feelings of attachment and even love. Certain places are often considered holy because they're where we have deeply experienced the presence of God. We should remember, however, that it is God who is holy and not the place itself. When we say a place is holy, we should remember that places can only point to God, and that it is God who is worthy of our worship, not the place itself. Over the ages, millions may have considered Mount Zion holy, but if that holy place has caused many to behave in ways that are not aligned with God's call to do justice and to love mercy and to walk humbly with God, has the holiness of the place been sullied? Places are important. To love God with our whole heart, mind, soul, and strength, and our neighbor as ourselves, is more important. And our prayer for this week. Holy God, in whatever place we find ourselves, let us stand in awe of your presence. Let us show forth your love. Amen. I look forward to joining with you in worship tomorrow. We'll have our normal in-person 10 a.m. worship in the sanctuary. Since we have a worship and music team meeting following worship, we again, unfortunately, won't have a Zoom meeting next week. And then the following week, we will have a Zoom meeting, but the time will be a little bit flexible because we are also calling a congregational meeting for next Sunday, October 24th, to discuss and vote on a proposal to re-roof the church building. Again, places are important, but remember that is where we go to meet God, and that is why we take care of our church buildings, but God is why we do so. And so until we talk again by video, or we see each other in worship or somewhere else, stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong. And I know that God is continuing to bless us all. Goodbye for now.